Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me get the VPS up real quick. Alrighty. Hold on. Good morning, TJ. How are you doing today? Alright, let me get this on. Pretty good. That's awesome. Awesome. Caught a couple manual trades before the live stream. Those worked out pretty good. Chaos just got his third payout. $5,300 from SBS. That's awesome. Check this out. Chaos proves that you can do it, right? This was a second payout from SBS, 1,300. Argenito got one. Chaos just posted. Go through them some reactions. Fastest approval. And approved within the night, pretty much. And yeah, that was 3 accounts. Good stuff. $5,200, $5,300 there. So yeah, I posted that in announcements too. So good stuff by Chaos. We'll actually, you know, we'll put that. Nah, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, never mind. You know, from lots of other softwares out there, people don't show payouts like that, you know? Even if there's other SBS softwares out there, I don't see anything like that. That's pretty cool. These were the trades I caught manually. Can go over these if anyone cares here. Market was, there was news at 8:30, moved up, and then we dropped. And I longed off of this fair value gap right after also, you know, breaking the low of the news candle here. So I literally bought as we were dropping into this. Put about a 10-point stop. Okay. And sold at the high, which was also a fair value gap there. Then we started rallying up more. And then again, we had some liquidity. That's this line at 670. And we got a random pump up into here. And I shorted. Got filled. Kind of a bad fill. Like 71.25, 71.50. And then put my stop 10 points out. So I literally shorted on the pump right here. Got close to a stop loss, didn't hit it. And then I sold at this candle's high, which was, I think, pretty good. And there was a right below a fair value gap, so it kind of lined up with if it was going to do a fair value gap fill and continue back. So 2 trades, about 35 points manually. Risked about 10 or 11 points per trade. So 1.6R, 1.5R. Not too bad. The stocks this morning. Let me tell you a sad story. So Tesla dumped last night, right? This was like before the earnings came out, I think. We'd lower it to like a 5-minute chart. So Tesla dumped. I thought the earnings was right here. It wasn't. So I was watching it right here. Had my finger on the trigger to add some Tesla positions right here on 370. Didn't pull it. Did not pull it. Then turns out earnings were here, and then it pumped. Yeah, so from where I had my finger on the trigger, we pumped 12%. Shame on me. Shame on me. Meta, though. Meta went nuts. Meta pumped like 40 or 50 bucks. Anyway, that's pretty much the manual recap. Anyone else? I know we don't have that many people in here yet, but anyone else take any trades yet today, or run the software yet today, or no? Still working on getting your charts pulled up, TJ. Nice. Okay. Thought about it, but no, still in the process. Yeah. Yep. Stick to your rules. That's the most important, right? I didn't stick to my rules yesterday. Traded a little bit during FOMC on manually. Took a little bit off the top of a nice solid green day yesterday. Up 1200 yesterday. Took a little bit off the top. Ended like 650, 700 yesterday. Still ending green though. And then this morning, 2 wins. Deciding to shut it off a little early. 670. Nice thing about Top Step is, because it's end of day trailing, you have a little bit of kind of playroom, I should say. So if I did want to, I could risk, you know, $200-300 more or something, and see if I could make a little more without ruining my drawdown, right? Which is always nice. It's like if you start the day off with one nice green trade, then you got some wiggle room to allow some work. But if you start off with a red trade, that's when you could dig a hole. Yeah, I could do a video on that. I've just been, I mean, I always like, I always switch up what setups I like, but I think what I've been doing, just for this eval, I started yesterday, I'm up like 1,300, but just with one contract. So 1,300 in 2 days with one con isn't too bad. This is what it was. So pretty much the same. So yesterday I had a trade for 515, then 420, then 275, then lost 500 on a trade during FOMC because my stop was much bigger than I thought. I can actually show you the FOMC trade. It says I entered at 49. It was over here. Yeah, it was right here. So I entered at 49. We rejected this gap. 49. And my stop, I stopped out at 76. Do you see this? We moved up to 78 and then we dumped down. So it worked out, but I got stopped out at the wick. So I can go over that. And then today, 345, 330, 2 trades. I was risking about 200 on each of these trades. I was risking about 200 bucks, except for this trade because FOMC, you know, it's a little volatile. So sometimes you don't realize how big your stop is. So I was on myself there, but yeah, all these other trades, decent risk reward. But yeah, I can go over it. I can make a video about it if you want. Thank you, Mr. Pro Work Tom. You're Tom. Yep, I remember. Tom. So yeah, basically this morning caught the lows for longs, got the high for shorts. Obviously I could have left some room, but that's always hindsight, right? You never truly know. If you guys didn't see, or everyone just joining, Chaos did get a nice payout. That all he does is monitor it. It's all SBS. This is payout in the payouts channel. 3rd payout from SBS. There you go. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Go throw some reactions, all right? Because I don't like when people don't get reactions. Good morning, Aramir. Good morning. Yeah, it was a good time, Aramir. You uploading that to your YouTube channel? Have to edit it today? Gotcha. Feel free to, well, I was gonna say feel free to post it in the Discord. I made a bot, or I have a bot that might delete links, but if so, I can just post it myself for you, so. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'll leave this up for a few minutes, you know? Maybe I'll do this, actually. Oops, I am all over the place right now. Boom. Everyone drop a like for the morning. We got 30 people in here. It's a good day. Chaos just got a 5K payout. All right. Market is got some volatility to it today, which should make for an interesting day. Market's generally pumping. This giant gap right here is the gap down from Sunday evening, Friday to Sunday. Ooh, I have a question. You guys see this last night or this morning? American Airlines plane and Army helicopter, I think it was a Black Hawk helicopter, collided outside of Washington, D.C. Reagan Airport. Very sad and scary. Sad and scary that that happens still. Things like that. Yeah, sad stuff. I'm gonna close my Top Step X so I don't take any more trades. just gonna close that for the day. Hopefully, yep. That is the best case right there. Big pump on this candle. I didn't realize you were this close to the open, to be honest. It's 927, 928. I do think we fill this gap this week. Maybe not fill, but we get into it decent, personally. So 715 all the way up to 905. Curtis, you got a nice little pre-market session this morning, 1200. Were those on funded accounts or your cash account, or what was that on? All right, market's pumping still right before you open. I am bullish the rest of the week personally, but cash and funded. Nice. Nice. It's a good day. You done for the day then? I mean, I would be done if I had 1200 on all those, but heck yeah. Post a little testimonial for your boy, all right? All right, we got about 2 seconds before the market opens. And opening candle. Little dip on the open, not too much movement. Yeah, I think Chaos is using 32. Yeah, he just monitors it. So, you know, SBS does the main grunt work and finding the entries, and I think Chaos just pretty much manages the trades how he likes. Curtis just posted 64 range in 1 minute. Same from the playbook. Good stuff. That's all fundeds and cash count. That's awesome. So what is that? 1, 2, 3. You already got 12 fundeds and a personal cash. That's awesome. That's a banger day. Like, what is that? 14K? Something like that. 14K. You're making more than me by a long shot, all right? Tell you that. All right. Two blank ones were 50K blown. Gotcha. Happens, right? Apple is somehow just going crazy lately. Nvidia still, I'm not even sure why Nvidia's dumping so much. Like, I mean, obviously I know why, but like, it doesn't make sense to me why they'd be dropping that much still, when everything else is pretty much going. It's going. So I'm done on my eval for the day. That eval I was trading yesterday and today for fun. Hopefully very soon, Arthur. I mean, I don't have an exact date for you. Ben's finishing it up though, so I'm hoping, you know, maybe sometime next week. If not sometime next week, it'd be pretty much 100% that week after. So yeah, but we need to do some final testing on it and stuff before we obviously give it to everybody. So, but it should be soon. Should be soon. I mean, this will be what, like our 4th or 5th update, I think, for the bot. I mean, we do our best to pump out pretty frequent updates, right? How do you manage consistency with SBS? What's new? What do you mean, what's new? How do you, and I don't understand the question, really. How do you manage consistency? You just gotta set daily goals for yourself. Appreciate that, Arthur. Just set daily goals for yourself, though. I mean, if your goal is 1 or 2, maybe it's 2 winning trades, then you shut it down, then stick to it, right? And you gotta stick to one chart, really. Like, you gotta stick to the same charts that you are using from day one. You don't have to, but like, if you're using 32 range one day and it's a red day, and then you jump to the 1 minute, and then you jump to the 64 range the next day, and then you jump, you need to stay consistent. Because if you jump around, there's a good chance you just somehow catch every red day instead of If you just stick to it, it'd be a red day, then a green day, then a green day, then, you know, whatever. So. Yep, Curtis agrees. Yeah, just find something you like and stick to it for sure. For sure. Odds do play out in your favor over time. Yes. Look at that entry. Would have just passed your Apex eval. 10 contracts, only dipped down 2 points of drawdown. Would have passed an eval right here if you went in 10 cons. Well, the update will have regular bug fixes. It'll have a couple new features, yeah. So I'll probably just make a video about it instead of, you know, going over everything now, but that would have been a nice trade on the eval, huh? On the eval, I'd probably sell right here, 25 points, because of this fair value gap right here. Morning, Jonathan. DJ, agree 100%. Do the same thing every day. Be smart about trading times, need such. Yeah, just pay attention for sure. Little 5.5 grand there on the paper trading 10 contracts, 5.5K, risking 1,800. So I bought right here with a 10-point stop, sold here. So that was about a 2.6R trade. How did I know it was going to bounce from there? Well, fair value gap here. Okay, fair value gap. Swept liquidity. That's what this white line is. Bottom of the Bollinger Band, so it pressed outside the Bollinger Band. Usually when we press outside the Bollinger Band, you do get some sort of retracement back, right? So I took this trade up here. So I took this trade down here. That happened, right? Usually you bounce in between Bollinger Bands and money. So 3 things lined up. That was just a paper trade, but we are in a 48 range and a 1 minute. They are the exact same. I know my face covers up the 48 range, but it's the exact same trade as over here. Does anyone use SBS on MNQ? Most people use it on MNQ, Jonathan. And yeah, it's really just built around NQ and MNQ. You can also use YM or the micro YMs. But that's really all it's built for, to be honest. That's what it also performs best on, but that's all it's built around, so. no problem. Man, I really impressed myself sometimes with these entries. Took 3 trades, 2 eval, 1 paper. Caught the bottom, caught the top, caught the bottom again. Wow. Wow. What a day to be alive. Meta is jumping and pumping. Nvidia is dumping. Tesla is dumping. Market really confuses me this week. There's no such thing as an easy market this week. Let's get some likes on the live, guys. Okay, we got 12. I like to get 30. Generally, yes. It does good on volatile but rangy days, I think. And so far, it's a little rangy. Could be a good sign for things to come, but you never know. Past results don't equal future, right? All right, we're moving up. We're up about 5-7 points. Now 10 points on both 48 and 1 minute. Our profit trigger is most likely pretty much at the 21,620. That is my guess there, 21,620. Got really close to the trail profit trigger. Just about 3 points away. Up about 20 points currently. Yeah, our trail was at 20 pretty much. Just trailed out. Our 48 range trailed out, and our 1 minute trailed out. Just passed tops of 50K with that trade 33 range NQ. Awesome, TJ. NQ. A little bit of a different setup probably. Good stuff though. Good stuff. Post it in the testimonials chat. Post that eval passing and stuff. Post that certificate when you get it too. Yep, they give different signals sometimes because the prices are actually slightly off on the swing points and stuff, so. Remember to like the live stream for good luck. Okay, we only got 14 likes, so about 20 of you have bad luck in here right now. So also remember, if anyone's interested in like manual trading live, we have Mr. Wilson and that one Asian who do live stream in that Mr. Wilson group. Okay. Good trader. And it's free for anybody. Okay, so you go to private roles, just react, you'll get the role, and then you can join the channel. Okay. So that's open literally for anybody. It's free. Literally free. Look at Meta go. 708. Nvidia coming back up a little bit. AVGO moving up a little. Apple slowing down. Tesla doing Tesla things. Interested in the 85s for potential short. Okay. The big random pump. Remember, I'm on a paper account, so please don't copy me. Put it above there. That's a big pump, though. And everything's turning bullish right now, so that probably will lose, but... Got in a bad fill. Wanted to get in around 85. This is just paper, though. And we made 6K on that first trade. We are not in anything else. That one lost. So those 5 or 6 companies pretty much moved the NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm also just invested into them for long term. But, I mean, they do. They're the biggest movers for sure. Or some of, right? I mean, Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. Those are huge, right? They do move the market. Like you can see, pretty much as soon as Tesla started to just turn around here at 9:45, that's when we finally started breaking out, because everything else was already kind of moving up. So but okay, we're moving into that gap. Moving into the gap. Wonder if we're gonna see some big resistance here on the start of this gap. Curious. No other trades right now. I'm just shorting for fun at this point. So I have been bullish all week, because usually when we get a gap down, you do want to fill that gap, right? So I've been saying that kind of all week. And we are just now entering the gap for the first time during a normal session hours, pretty much. So let's see what we do. I literally longed the bottom of the day for 9:30, 9:35. Obviously I didn't hold till that, but that would have been a crazy trade if I did. Yeah, moving into that, so we'll see what happens. Tesla moving back down. Like, I could probably take the bet right now that we move a little lower, just off of Tesla moving down if it continues, or it would stall the market out. So you can literally just watch equities and try and predict off of the equities what the NASDAQ will do. Not saying it works all the time, right? But no trades on the horizon because we've just been moving pretty much straight up. But I'm just shorting into strength too, so. AVGO is really running. NVIDIA is also a dip and a rip looking scenario here. We do have a potential long there on the 15-second. That's way down there though, 100 points down. We are not gonna hit that. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's at 106. That's pretty high. Tesla dropping pretty hard. Just making the market slow down. Dropping very hard. It's down 5% since the open. And all these other equities kind of slowing. I'd say if Apple turns a little bit down, then the market would probably start to move lower. Or at least for now. No other potential trades currently. Bitcoin's still storming up. And look at this trade start to move in our favor. Apple starting to move lower. Again, this trade was pretty much just taken off of me betting that the market would turn or at least stabilize out because Tesla started breaking down. And now everything's starting to turn a little bit as well. Now Tesla doesn't really follow the market too much, but like Apple and stuff like that. Apple started to turn down. Here's this trade. So 8K there on 10 contracts. Obviously, I know that's a lot of contracts, but like if you average all these trades out. So the first trade was 5.5, and then we lost 4.9, so we were up 500, so 9K total. So that would have, I mean, these 4 trades would have passed a 150K eval without hitting drawdown. Well, it would have been close, actually. It probably would have hit drawdown. Anyway, let's check these. Nothing. All right, guys, slow morning. Slow morning. Big drop there. Random drop. We do have pending home sales at 10 a.m. Pending home sales at 10 a.m. I mean, you want a more risky trade? I mean, I would say this overlapping gap here you could look for a quick scalp out of, but that's a little riskier. I like playing the tops and bottoms more. I would maybe, if you were going to trade this, maybe look for 72 entry with like a 62 stop or something. Otherwise, not sure to the upside. If we move down enough, I like this area. I mean, we can take this paper, see how it would have done. I like this downside though. Liquidity at 574. It's pretty much the spot. Put it like stop like below the gap. I mean, it's not the best fill or anything, but obviously it looks crazy because we're in 10 cons. One contract, this would be about 200. So that'd be the actual entry right there. So it'd be a tighter stop. Be only about $250 stop if you entered right in the middle. Average down to the middle. But yeah, I'm more interested in this down here. 574 for a potential bounce out of something around here. But you obviously have to see how the market looks when you get down there. I don't love playing the middles though, just because if you really do want to move down, the fair value gaps in the middle of the range aren't going to stop it, right? It's the tops or bottoms. So that one would have stopped out, but like this trade that worked, that was at the bottom. This trade was at the top. This trade was at the bottom, right? The middles can get wrecked. Like this fair value gap in the middle got wrecked. This one got wrecked. This one kind of got wrecked. I mean, we're bouncing now, but we are in a 1 minute long currently. Up 15 points already. Literally got wicked in. About 2 points of drawdown. Mr. Wilson had an 80-point trade today. Good stuff, good stuff. Market's just got a mind of its own today though. Let's check out what the equity is doing. Yeah, so everything's kind of rolling. Okay guys, Apex 80% off sale right now, just went live. Let me give you the info. Now until February 5th, 80% off first month and recurring months. The 150K, 250K, and 300K evals are all priced the same at $297, and then you take off 80%. Let's post this. Let's post this in the prop firms. Apex 80% off sale live now. So let's do this. Everyone can use my code. Okay. There you go. There's news kicking in. Forgot there's news at 10. That's why it looks like this right now. There is news, yeah. It just happened, but I'll show you. There was GDP this morning, unemployment claims at 8:30, then pending home sales at 10. So let's see how we can read this. The forecast was 0. The actual is negative 5.5. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, it's good for currency. So this would be bad for currency because it's less than forecast. And when it's bad for currency, it means currency should go down, which means the market should go up. Like the dollar should go down, market should go up. But we drop in. Very, very hefty drop. I mean, we're at our levels right here. I don't know what I think about down here anymore, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Take a long just because we're kind of sitting right now, not doing anything. Put our TP, like, I don't know. Be like, it's right there. That's the area I was more interested in, right? That's why we have these little green lines. Liquidity sweep, bunch of overlapping gaps of lower time frame and higher time frame. And it's outside the Bollinger Band there. Obviously a big steep drop, but we were, well, okay, we got one tick away from our TP. We can just move it there, but anyway, I'd say that trade was a winner. So even if it comes back down, that's fine. That's a win in my book. Just got one tick, okay. Really slow day though. We haven't gotten a single 32 range entry, which doesn't happen often. I mean, it's okay if it does happen, but it doesn't happen often for sure. It's called Say Hi. And show you. paid indicator. I think it's, yeah, a couple $100 or something. One time. Anyway, I would claim that one as a win, even though we just broke even, but oh, now we hit it right after we broke even. So that trade, I would claim that trade won. Personally, I would say. But oh, we just missed a 32 range long entry by 2 ticks. Now we got in. Okay. So we're in long. I don't mind this long. I think we could move down a little bit more first before we move up. Just according to like these for value gaps and Bollinger Bands. But I don't mind the trade. And first TP is in a respectable spot, but I think we might move down first. So we'll see. Your 32 range didn't trigger. You on NQ? Or you have your contracts limited. What's your max contracts at? Do you actually have it enabled and buttons longed or on? Because if yours didn't trigger, it's usually something you have changed in the settings. Send me a screenshot of your chart and settings so I can actually see. Because usually something's off. You can DM me or something if you want. Kind of risky to trade right now anyway. Just we're so choppy. I mean, look at these candles. So choppy. See if this one can win. Anyone else get this trade in the chat? All right, we're break even. And that sucks because we didn't hit the first TP. Got 1 point away. Whenever it gets 1 point away and it triggers our break even, we usually lose. You're in, Jules? Gotcha. Yeah, usually I almost guarantee 100% we break even this trade. Struggling. Okay, first TP hit. So half position out. Remember, if you guys want to, you could always fully flatten your position at 1R, or you could. Hey, Anu. Thanks. Got out early. Nice. But if you guys want to, you can always trade like 1R trades. So if you're risking 400 and you get out all your position right here, you'll be up 400, right? And then if you lose the next trade, obviously, you'd be down to break even. So the only thing that benefits with the trail stop is if we are trending and you do hit that full TP. But unless you hit that full TP, it's pretty much better just to have 1R, right? Because right now, if we come back down, we'll still be a little less than 1R. That's a good trade. Let me look at your stuff here. think it's because you have the account must be flat to enter a trade. Arcane. You have the account must be flat to enter trade checked. So if you were in close, that was 600 for me. So if you have this checked, let me just pull this up for everybody to see. If you have this checked, account must be flat to enter a trade. If this account is in on any other chart or has any open position, it won't take a trade. Maybe it's a little weird where this checked, it just didn't take that trade, but I don't have this checked because I trade different accounts. So were you in anything else? If not, it might just be a weird NinjaTrader-y kind of bug, but you could uncheck this if you wanted, but that would probably be the only reason, Arcane, is this, because our stuff is exactly the same. You start at 935, I start at 932. We have all the days selected. You do have custom risk reward, which wouldn't make an entry difference. Risk per trade 350. Trailing stop's a little different than mine, but besides that, it's only that must be flat. Didn't print an entry. You could, oh, we're in another long. What about this one? Did you get this one? A little bit of slippage there. I was just gonna probably turn this off for the day, personally, but I don't like this trade, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I would refresh data feed, clear cache, and you could reload your historical data. So just right click on the chart, reload historical data. Don't do it now that you're in a trade, but fingers crossed for this one to win. Right, fingers crossed. That'd be a bummer if it lost. But I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like it. Rejecting big giant sell wick, double loaded for value gaps. We have pretty much 3 equal lows down here. I'm not a fan of this trade. There is a little bit of room to work still, but we're very choppy. You can see we're in a pretty clear range, right? Pretty much for the last 10 to 11 minutes. So I would, yeah, I don't know. You're saying no matter what. Difference between data feeds. Yeah, you're out, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I always let it do its thing for the stream, right? Just because there are people that just let it do its thing, so I need to keep it like that. But I think the trail should be around 607, 608, which we're right next to. It'd be nice if we could hit that. Come on. Equities are climbing up a little. We need Apple to turn around. This would help us if Apple could turn to the upside a little bit. Get above like 239. We do need a little bit more juice. Not that. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. But if it's all through Apex, it should be pretty much the same. But that'd be the only difference, is that wait until flat from what I can see right now. So Tom B with the win on the day. He is up $600 on the day. Nice. You are done for the day. You did make some money posting the testimonials. I would consider jumping out of this trade personally, but I'm just gonna let it sit. If we lose, it loses. Whatever. I mean, I don't care. I only hope it wins so that all of you win. All of you. But it doesn't look super good. Does not look super good. Don't LOL me, Curtis. Don't LOL me. somehow we are holding this little baby micro fair value gap. It's our last hope. We don't hold this, it's gonna win. I hope so. We do need Apple. Apple's starting to turn up. Now we need some other juice though. Everything else is kind of moving down. Everything else is moving down. Nice. Tom B is up 800 on the day now. So he may have closed this trade a little early. He's building up those PAs. Come on, now's our chance. Let's drive. Drive to the upside. Come on, we need like Nvidia maybe to bottom out here. We don't need anything to move up, we just need things to stabilize. If things stabilize, we will move up. Rude Awakening, nice, $300 on 5 take profit accounts. Nice, nice. TomTom, $750 on the day. Nice, nice, good stuff. Ooh, not a fan anymore. Yeah. We are really choppy right now though. I mean, this is crazy. Let's draw out this this triangle. Will help us break to the upside. Yeah, this little pennant will help us win. We draw it out properly. Yep, it's a little fake out, taking that trend line liquidity. And now we move to the upside. Apple moving up, that would help us. Meta starting to move up. Nvidia's still dropping heavy though. Okay, we lost. We lost. The trade's over. Trade's over. Yep. Big slippage there? No, never mind. So I was gonna turn that off, but I was busy. And we're bouncing right out of that fair value gap. So I think that's what I said initially is I don't mind the trade, but I think we could move lower first, right? We did move lower. Not sure what we'll do from here. I would have preferred if we were long like right here with a lower stop, but our first TP was at 96, I think. 96. Or something, I don't know. We got like 1 point away from our trail stop on that trade. So a little unfortunate, but market's just kind of icky right now. This is pretty bad. I mean, it's a huge range. It's a huge range, but Yeah, everything's pretty red, that's for sure. I don't know, I like them. Easy on the eyes. I don't wear them all the time, but yep, everything's red. Pretty much. Nvidia, man, I don't think Nvidia should be at this price. I don't. I wouldn't mind this short right here if we could get it 592. That would be, I wouldn't mind that. Not sure if we'll get that or anything because we're pretty far away, but although I think the stop would probably be pretty tight on that. Maybe not though. 15-second might be the same trade. Pretty much the same trade at least. If we move up right now. This would probably be the last trade of the morning here if we do get this trade. Got like a few points away. 5 points away and then dropped there. Let's see. Nice 30-second for value gap right there. There's entry. 15-second should be pretty much right now as well. We're close to. We're not tapping the 15-second. Kind of a V-shape looking reversal, so I guess that's not the best. Oh, we just got entered 15-second and 48 range, so. And look at this bullishness. This is a bad time to trade. Market is all over the place today. I mean, rally 100-something points, drop 200 points, and then we've been in a terrible range of about 60 to 70 points for about 30 minutes now. So, not a good sign, you know. Not good trading conditions as of now so far. Even if this wins, this is still terrible trading conditions. So So 15-second and 48 range do have the same exact trade. Well, the stop loss is a little different, but the entries are the exact same. Blackbeard, nice little $3.4 thousand day. 32 range MNQ. I like a lot of people who just did a one and done kind of day. I love the one and dones. Nice full win right off the start. It's always good. I'm gonna disable everything to make sure that we don't get in any trades once this one is over. The trail should be around 68, 67 ish. We are trailing on the 15-second. We are not trailing on the 48 range or the 32 range yet. We got, okay. literally like 2-3 ticks away from the trail stop. So we could just manually drag it if we wanted to. Literally like 2 ticks. There's the trail. Now are we not gonna hit first TP? That's crazy. That'd be crazy, come on. Okay, first TP hit. Up 30 points on the 15 second and 48 range. We still haven't hit first TP on 48 range. I'll show you 48 range right here. Up 30 points. This is definitely the last trade of the day. .48 range hit first TP. We're up 33 points to 40 points. Equities dropping. I mean, trade looks good for continuation. But our trail stops are pretty tight, so trailed out. So up 450 there. We were up 600 on that first trade. We're up 507 on the 48 range. We're down 200 on the 1 minute. And this 15 seconds still in a trade. Post these gains for the day. There is not an auto trader on the market that's as good as this one for Ninja Trader. Okay, there's not. So if you made some money today, post some testimonials. All right. I just posted my gains there. All right, we're gonna call it a day, guys. So pretty good day. Can't complain. We're green. Thanks for joining, everybody. Congrats to Chaos on the payout. Remember to post your, if you pass an evals, post your payouts, post your gains. All right, and we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, January 31st. So I'll say everybody tomorrow, guys. Have a good rest of your day.